now, and also we have discussed about how to create VPC and how to create subnet in that VPC and how to access the internet through the internet gateway, and we have created a route table for that. Okay, so now in this session we'll create one VPC. Under that one VPC we'll create two subnets. One is public subnet, another one is private subnet. Okay, then we will connect public subnet and private subnet through NAT gateway to communicate each other. Okay, so for that first we will create a VPC, then we'll create two subnets. One is public, another one is private. Then we will create a router, internet gateway, route table. Then we will create NAT gateway. Okay, so let's start. So first go to VPC here. So here we have VPC. So here go to VPC. Under this networking, we need to select VPC. Then click on your VPC here. Then we will create a new VPC. We will create Apex VPC. Then what is the CIDR number? 10.0.0.0/16. Okay. So then it should be default. Tenancy should be default. Okay. If you select dedicated means that you will get the bill will generate. So that is the payable. Okay. So AWS will charge you for this dedicated tenancy. Okay. So now here just click on create VPC. So one VPC we have done. Next we'll create two subnets. Okay. So here what we are doing, we are making a communication between two subnets. Okay. So first we'll create public subnet. Select the VPC. So we have old VPC. Let's check. Here go to VPC. So we have two VPCs. So what we'll do, we'll delete one. Delete VPC. Fine. Okay. Fine. So next go to subnet. Then here click on create subnet. Then you have to select the Apex VPC. Then you have to give subnet name. You can give public, Apex public subnet. Subnet. Okay. So availability zone. You can select no preferences, or if you want to create in the specific availability zone, you can select it. As of now, not required. So here you have given 10.0.0.0/16, right? So same thing you need to give, but instead of 16, you have to give 24. Okay. So this is the CIDR block. So afterwards, just click on create subnet. So we have created a public subnet. Then we'll create a private subnet. So click on this, select the VPC, then go to Apex, create, give the name Apex private subnet. Okay. So once you are done with this, here, see, this is very important. So for private, CIDR should be 10. Make a note of it. 10.0.0. Sorry, 10.0.1.0/24. So this is the private subnet CIDR block number. Okay. Then click on create. So once you have done with this, so what is the next step? You need to create an internet gateway, right? So click on internet gateway. Click on create internet gateway. We'll create Apex IGW. Okay. Then click on create. So once you have done with this, you can check here in the created internet gateway. It is in detached state. Okay, we need to attach this to our VPC, right? So select the Apex Internet Gateway, go to Actions and click on Attach to VPC. So here, select your VPC and click on Attach Internet Gateway. So see here, I have to make sure that it should be attached state. So then we need to define the root table. Okay. So before that, see root table we will create for public subnet as well as private. Okay. So here create a root table. So first we'll create private Apex private root table. Private root table. So select a VPC, then come down and click on create a root table. So once you create a root table, you need to associate that. Okay, you need to associate with the subnet. So select Apex private root table, click on subnet association and click on edit subnet association. So here, so this as this is a public, you need to select the public subnet and click on save association. So once you have done with this, next. So here is our private subnet, sorry, public root table. Okay, sorry. So we have created private root table, right? So here we have associated with public. Okay, what we need to do, we need to associate this with private. Okay, so click on this private and click on save association. Okay, so once you have done with this, again go to create root table. Now you get Apex public root table. So select our VPC, then click on create. Now again we need to associate this private public root table to our public subnet. Click on the public subnet, go to subnet association, then you need to click on edit subnet association. See? Click on public and click on save association. So you can verify this. So private we have associated with the private subnet, public. Okay. So go to public subnet now. So we need to define a root table, right? So as you can observe in this PPT and theoretical concept I have explained you in the last session. So this is the private root table. Okay. So we need to define, so this as this is the default, this should be local, and the public subnet should provide internet gateway to access the internet. Okay. So for that, select the public root table, click on root table, then click on edit root. Okay. So here we need to add the root. So what is the internet gateway root IP? 0.0.0.0/0. Here you need to select internet gateway. So which we have created. Okay. Select this and save. But one thing you just observe here. So for public subnet, we have created an internet gateway, but to communicate, to make a communication between public subnet and the private subnet, we should have to provide the NAT ID, right? To provide the NAT ID, we need to create a NAT gateway in the public subnet. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to go to NAT gateway here. So what we'll do, we'll create a NAT gateway. So here we'll give Apex NAT gateway. Okay. Create it, and as I have told you, so you can observe in this architect. So NAT gateway should be created in the public subnet. Why we need to create? Already I have explained you in the theoretical session. Okay. So here you need to select the public subnet. Then here it should be public only, and you need to give allocate elastic IP. Okay. So automatically elastic IP will generate for this. Once you have done with this, then click on create NAT. Okay. Now we need to connect with this our private subnet. Okay. So if you check, yeah, still it is creating. Refresh this. So it will take time to create. It has to create. It will refresh here. Okay, so let's create a root table for private. So go to private root table, go to root here. So here you need to click on edit root table, then add root. So here what you need to do 0.0.0. Okay, so this and this should be NAT gateway. See here already it is fetching. So we need to see here we are connecting to our private root table, save changes. So once we have done with this, okay, so we need to create instances now. Okay. So one is private, another one is public. So for that, go to services here, then select EC2. Then click on instances. Then go to launch instances. So first we'll create private server and public server. So we'll create public server. Okay. And come down here, Windows, and make sure that it should be free tier. Then this T2 micro also you need to check whether it is a free tier or not. Then we need to create a key pair. So key pair, what I will do, I will give Apex underscore key pair. Then click on create new. So we have done with the key pair. Then come down here. You need to go to edit here in the network settings. So here under this VPC, as we are creating a public server, see the subnet should be public. Okay. Then come down. See here auto assign public IP. This is very important. This should be enabled. Okay. Because as this is the public subnet, we need public IP right to access. Then we will create a new security group. We'll create score security group. New will give because so many security groups I have created. So here, so this is very important. So we need to assign the inbound security group. Okay. So what you have to do, we need to click on add rule. So under this, you have to select HTTP. Okay. Then source type should be anyway. Then again, we need to add new rule for HTTPS. So it's better to give both. So here, this is also anywhere. Now, see, we are done with this and click on launch. See, review it once. See here, we have given a public server name. We have created Windows. Then we have created, we have assigned T2 micro. Then we have created a key pair, okay, Apex underscore key pair. Then we have given Apex VPC. Then we have assigned the Apex public subnet. Then we have created the security group. Under that inbound security group should be RDP, HTTP, and HTTPS. Okay. So once you verify it, just click on launch instances. Then we'll create private subnet. Okay. So go to view all instances. Again, we'll create launch instances. Here we'll create private. Okay. So next, come down, click on this, and don't forget to confirm this free tier eligible. T2 micro is also free tier eligible. So here, then key pair, I will select the default one what we have created. Where is that? Yeah, Apex underscore key pair. Then we need to edit the network settings. Here we need to assign our VPC, and here it should be private subnet. Okay. Then here for private server, we need to disable the auto assign public IP. Okay. Then here we'll select the existing security group. Okay, select existing security group. Here we have. Okay. So once we have assigned, so verify it and click on launch. So next we need to connect through RDP. Okay. So go to instances now. So refresh it. Wait till status has been checked. So we'll wait. Both has been passed. So see, one thing I will show you here. So when you click on public server, so we have assigned this like auto assign public IP. So if you go to private server, see, we have not, it has not generated a public IP, right? So this is why we need to select enable and disable for both public and private. Okay. So first we will connect through RDP from this public server. So click on public server. Okay. So here click on connect. Then go to RDP. So here you just download public server. Okay. So now click on get password. So here we need to upload our private key. So this is our private key. Double click on this. So decrypt password. So we have got the password. So now we'll open Notepad and paste this. This is for public server, right? We'll connect this. Now once again go to instances. We'll copy the public IP also. So here public IP. Now we'll connect. So here click on this public server. Click on connect. See, it is connecting. So what are the password you have copied now? Just paste it. Paste it and give OK. Give us. See, the private IP has been connected. So private server, sorry, public server. Okay. So you can verify here what are the public and private server you have got. Now, so once it is connected, you cannot access directly the private server. Okay. So how I have done, how I have connected this public server through this RDP process, right? So if you try to connect by using private server, it won't connect. Why? Because we don't have any public IP, right? So for that, what we need to do, okay? So here, so to connect, see, we need to access the private server from public server, right? So you can check internet connection is there or not. So still it is loading. Okay. See, you can check, you can take a cursor there and you will get, see. And also just press Windows R and go to command prompt. So here you can give ping 8.8.8.8. Press enter. You should get a reply from that 8 IP. Okay. Here we are getting. That means internet is working. Now, what we'll do, so we'll connect private server through from this public server. If you try to connect this as I have connected like a public server, it won't connect because we don't have any publicly we cannot access this. Okay. So now select the private server, click on connect, go to RDP. So here you just what you need to do is, so you need to go to the public machine. Okay. So here what you have to do, you need to search RDP here. I will select RDP. So go here. So here we have a remote. You select. So go to remote desktop connection. Here you have to give okay IP address, computer name. Okay. So that is private IP. If you go to private server, so copy this and so observe carefully here. Okay. So minimize it and one thing you can give private server. Okay, this is our private IP. This is our private IP. Okay, so now, so copy the private IP. Next, go to connect here. Click on RDP, and here you need to click on download RDP. So once it is downloaded, you need to click on get password. Then we need to upload our private key. Same key I have generated for both public and private. Double click on this and decrypt the password. So till now the same procedure and copy this password and paste it. Now what you have to do, go to this public machine. Okay, here. So here it is asking computer name, right? So here what you have to do, you need to paste your private IP. Okay. So here we have private IP. Copy this. Paste it here. Next, click on connect. So once it is connected, see it is connecting. It is asking username. Username default it should be administrator. ADMINISTRATOR. Administrator and password. See here, observe. Password should be this one. So come down. So here what you have generated the password for RDP, right? So here you need to paste your password. Okay. Okay. See, it is connecting. See in the private public server, I am accessing the private server. See here. So it is connecting through NAT gateway. Okay, if you want to create a NAT gateway, if you want assign this to your public and the private subnet, so you cannot able to access it. See, still it is connecting. So if you minimize this, see here, now you have. Okay. So here. So now you can check the internet is working or not in this private server. So I will show you the difference. Okay, if you are accessing the private server through public server, so you are and the internet you can access the internet through NAT gateway. Okay. Still it is loading. Yeah, see internet connection is there, and you can check it here. Go to command prompt, and you can give PIN ping 8 dot sorry dot 8 enter. See, you are getting a reply. That means internet is working. So got it now. So this is how we can connect to our private server through public machine. Okay. So I will close this and I will show you. So what happens when if you try to connect directly through RDP, okay, without connecting from public server. Okay, so just disconnect it. Okay, so what I will do, so here I have downloaded the RDP. So I am outside the public server. So click on this RDP. So we'll try to connect this. So check here, you will get the major difference between those two. See here, it is not connecting because we have not given an access, right? So that's why it is not connecting. So you can wait and check. See, it cannot be able to connect this. Okay, so if you try to download once more, so if you click on this, see here, it won't connect. See, definitely it won't connect. So got it now. So this is all about the creation of VPC and creation of private and public subnet, and we have done a connection between public and private subnet through NAT gateway. Okay.